Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are joining from. Thank you for making the time. Before we get into the technical substance, a few words about housekeeping and about why you're sitting through the next hour and change with me. So now a brief introduction about me. My name is Angelo Chirulli. I'm the CEO, tax advisor and owner of a boutique tax firm named Vectigalis. My background before practice include external international tax advisory work for Mazars, Bain and Company, at Zests and so on, and across roughly 27 years, I have worked in the UK, US, Italy, Costa Rica, and a handful of other jurisdiction tax systems. So the practical content that you will hear today is not theoretical, it's built from engagement, live, messy, real client engagement, where the beneficial ownership in question was, in the end, the pivot on which a bank account, a treaty claim on HMRC clearance turned. So let's frame the subject in two sentences, and then we will move. Beneficial ownership transparency used to be a compliance backwater. It's now a single clean lens through which regulators, bank, tax authority, and also courts look at any cross-border structure. If you cannot tell a clear documented story about who owns, who controls, who enjoys and the economic benefit of a structure, you will lose the bank mandate, you will fail the onboarding, you will be denied withholding tax relief at source, and in the worst case, you will draw the attention of a supervisor. The stakes have moved up sharply and they are not moving back. So the reason why we are today at this moment is that three currents have converged. First, the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023 is now biting. Identity verification account of company's house, the PSG obligation registered with real investigatory powers. Second, the register of overseas entities introduced before that has matured into a steady state regime that every overseas property holding company now has to be with. Third, the international layer, for example, the FATF revised recommendation, the OECD multilateral instrument amending the principal purpose test, has made what used to be a registered filing exercise into a full-blown governance display. So these three currents are the reason the phrase practical mapping is in the title of this webinar. And this is what I want you to live with. So let's go straight to the slide. So first of all, the first one. So you will see there are two phrases to notice. One is practical mapping and the other is compliance insight.